Be strong.
Recording. All right, welcome to Fit Beauty Talk. I am Sonia Lewis, and I have my co-host
K-Fit.
And I'm Bree Faith Fit.
Yay! Thank you guys for joining us today. We have all of Coach K's pros. That's going to be our title today, guys. All 6 of us. So that's awesome. Stay Bree.
Okay, one more time.
Are we having an issue here? Can everyone hear?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so I wonder if we should all like mute unless somebody is talking.
Okay, we could do that. Let me see. Say something.
Yeah, you know how to use the home to see everybody.
We're gonna go again, all right? Hey guys, welcome to Fit Beauty Talk.
I thought you know how to use it.
Okay, Houston, mute yours for a second.
Is mine on mute?
No. No, Mia. The mute button is. I don't even know, girl.
Okay.
And Tom,
I'm gonna see everybody.
I know I'm trying to blow it up so I can see them.
Can you hear me?
you're going to see mute and then like 3 dots.
Who, me?
Oh,
You still listen. I mean,
your phone.
I
Okay, perfect. There you go. Go back to the video. Yay! All right, let's start again. Here we go. All right, welcome to.
Why can't I hear? I can't hear y'all.
We
Can
can
you
hear
hear
you.
me?
Yeah.
I didn't hear you at this very moment.
Yeah, look big as hell.
I wonder why it's doing it.
I'm lost face.
I'm for real trying to think.
Okay, Houston, I see your mute, but keep your video on for me, okay?
Because if you're on your phone, I don't know if you can.
how do you see everybody on the laptop? Anybody know?
Oh, so go to the gallery to the right, and then there's like 6 dots or something like that. Just click on it so you can see everyone.
6 dots.
I'm on my phone.
I'm glad I upgraded this because you guys would be cut off right now.
30 minutes trying to get this stuff together.
It always is.
Ooh, somebody's gonna have a lot of editing to do.
It ain't one thing, it's another with you. Soon.
Okay, are
Oh
you
well.
Coach, you
everyone?
like 4.
I can only see 4 of us. It's only
Yeah.
3 of us.
If you're on the phone, you're probably only gonna see like 3 or 4 people at a
Because
time.
you got
From screen to screen. That's why I want you guys to do it on your laptop.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, go. All right, so everyone can unmute if you want to have a little chat in the meantime while Houston transfer over from the phone. So I'm so sorry, honey. I know it's 4 o'clock in the morning there. But you look gorgeous.
You're in there.
Who look good? Who look gorgeous?
Oh, she's so pretty. Girl,
I know.
it's pretty when you got some cornrows.
You got it. You know you can get away.
Hey, Miss Mishka, how are you?
Hi,
Hi.
I'm good. How are
Yeah,
you?
What's going on?
no, everybody. Who's the host? Either Bree or Sonya.
Well, yeah, that's what the host is. Try to do that.
No, it's not real.
Hello, Coach Jacques. Jacques.
I wasn't prepared.
Jacques.
Come on, welcome to the KS40 show.
No.
No. Welcome to the Kids Story Show.
Oh, Lord.
You let me in.
Okay, I'm gonna let you in.
Who that is with that basket on their head?
Don't do that to me. I tried. Okay, I tried to get it together. It didn't work out. It wasn't working out.
Girl, you ain't gotta explain
Right.
to him.
Yeah, that basket on their head.
It's hard being natural. Goodness gracious.
A basket though. What?
Right, not my basket. Damn.
Why am I seeing you twice right now? Okay, there
Why? What?
I counted the phone.
we go. Houston, did you get it on your laptop?
Am I supposed to go to zoom.com or something?
Yeah.
The Zoom app?
Yeah.
Zoom.com?
Go to Zoom.com and sign in.
Sign in.
So while we doing this part, Sony, y'all all really kind of know what to say or like what we're gonna be talking about, right?
Yeah, so I'm just gonna introduce us. I'll introduce myself, Bree, then Kay, and then we'll kind of go into Coach will say something, and then we can all talk about where we are as far as a pro. Maybe introduce ourselves, kind of say where you went pro, maybe how long you've been with Coach, what show, what you're doing now, what's the next step.
Until you get pro.
Well, you know, so many of us, so we have plenty of time.
Hey,
The
say
basket.
something.
Fucking basket.
Coach, say something so we can make sure it's not.
Can you hear me?
Hello?
You're echoing something.
I'm echoing.
I'll go. You ain't gonna be able to see all of us on your phone. You'll be sounding good on your phone. You on the computer?
I got my damn phone.
Where your iPad?
iPad.
Where your iPad?
The laptop.
Okay.
MacBook?
Okay, you're next, Jeff. We gotta save up for our computer because it's not working out.
Wait, so you want me to leave and go on my phone?
Where your iPad? Do the iPad.
Yeah, do the
I
iPad.
got my charge. Okay.
You knew Monday was coming.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Monday.
Coach, do your phone. You can do the phone. You're just not gonna be able to see everybody. But
I see it. Okay, hold on. I'm about to come in. Let me see.
Well,
yeah.
some of you don't need to see everyone if you're doing it on the phone. You'll probably just see the person that's talking, and then you can go.
I see everybody every time on the phone. Well, maybe not all y'all, but.
Okay, I'm about to edit you.
Okay, we getting there.
Okay, is somebody supposed to allow me to go in?
Yep.
Yes,
Let you in.
to go in. So if you can send your link from your phone to your email and just go ahead and click the link, then I can empty you.
Did you send it to my email, Sonia?
Well, ma'am, I send it to your text. So send the text to your email.
Okay, what you say? Hot dog head.
Yo, y'all gonna stop. Let me see.
Your audio is not on, Kay.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know if that's better or worse.
Is that better?
Yeah, just stop moving the phone. Yep.
Okay, let me set my phone up. Hold on. Okay. Now. Oh, let me clean my phone. Hold on. I got to clean.
Yeah.
You can get it up top, man.
Imagine us at one show. This would be like, good gracious.
Maybe
All
we
right.
can do it tomorrow, cause I need to get my.
No, we ain't not doing tomorrow. No, ma'am.
Let's come back to the phone. We're gonna have to work through this. It'll be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. All right.
Oh no! Hold on. Give me 2 more minutes. I'm doing it. One system.
Lord.
I'm doing
So,
it.
Crystal, when do you think you're coming back?
Unmute.
Unmute.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, there go Christine.
Hi, I'm coming back hopefully around February time frame, maybe December.
Dang.
Wow.
I know, it's crazy. I actually want to come back in September, but I don't even have my situation. our passports had to get stamped in a different country, and it's not even here yet.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Cause Bree, where's
But hopefully,
where's hubby coming back?
I think in August, like the second week of August.
Oh, soon.
It's going by fast. I just go to sleep real fast every day.
where is he?
6 o'clock bedtime.
Is it a new day? I know.
Go to bed.
All right, y'all ready?
No.
Ready?
I'm waiting on Houston, so
Okay, let me see if I can lock my.
we'll quit. All right.
What's the number one more time?
Hold on, baby. I got you. It is
285
Yeah.
167.
167 5776. 5776. I mean
What's the meeting password?
FBT2. The number 2.
FB
BT2. Fit beauty talk.
F
Talk to.
me you FBU too?
No, Fit Beauty Talk, FBT 2.
That would be a good one.
The number 2. Okay, I think this is you. Did I just admit you? There we go.
Hey.
All right, Coach K, we're ready.
We ready?
Go ahead and mute your laptop for a second to the right, top right. What in the world?
That's not K.
Get all the muscles off the screen.
He's like bigger than all of us put together. Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm leaving that in there, by the way.
Why my boobs look so big in here?
You got them racks.
No.
Racks on racks.
I told you last time your boobs look good. That was good.
You're eating good.
All right, who we waiting for?
No one. Here we go.
Houston. No, what? Wait, Houston's not there.
All right. Hey, guys. Welcome back to Fit Beauty Talk. I am Sonia Lewis, and I am here with my co-host.
K-Fit Barbie.
And Bree Faith Fit.
All right. And today we have all of Coach K's team, Pheno, 6 Bikini Pros. All right. Hi, everyone, or wave, whichever is best. Hi, guys.
Everybody wave. Hello.
Wake up. All right, here we go. So today we're just gonna get some more insight on everyone, where we are, when they went pro, when they met Coach K, and just any kind of background information that we would like to share. So Coach K, would you like to start us off?
Yes. Let me see. I guess I like to start off. What is it? It's 6 of y'all, right? You got Sonia, Leslie, Mishka, Bree, Crystal, and Houston. So 6 of y'all. And I want you all to tell the audience, how did you all meet me? What did you think about me when you didn't know me?
Oh boy.
And so forth, and how was it, how was your experience so far being guided by myself and Jock?
So let's see if we could, do you want to go with the first pro, which was Bree, or do we want to go with the first pro and then go backwards?
We can go with Bree. Well, let's go we can go in order. Bree, then you, Sonia, and then
You said,
wait.
And me.
Leslie.
it was Houston.
Crystal, Leslie, Mishka.
Okay. Okay, cool. I'll go real fast. Okay,
so, Bree,
so
you
Coach
first.
K, I met Coach K at the Georgia show I did. Like, it was my second, like, kind of local show because I was in Charlotte at the time. She actually was one of the first women that I followed on Instagram, just because I noticed she was Black and she was pretty. And if I'm being honest, like, that's why. And then I met her through someone whose name Shelby. Never spoken on one. And she told me how amazing Coach K was. And I literally walked up to her. You gave me a cupcake. And I was like, "You're so pretty. I follow you." Blah, blah, blah. And then a couple days later, I was like, "I need her help a lot." And then we just talked. And ever since then, like, you've always been so helpful, supportive, open. I told you I wanted to do a completely vegan prep. He was like, "Okay, girl. Eat your tempeh. Eat your blah, blah, blah." And it was all good.
So Bree,
Here
where'd
we
you
are,
go
3
pro?
years later. 3 years later.
And where'd you go pro? Let us know.
At North Americans in 20, was it 18 coach?
No.
17. Oh my God. All of that ran together in my brain because, yeah, 2017 North Americans. Under Coach K's leadership for about 5 weeks, she coached me and we did it.
All right. So where are you? What's your next step? Just give us a little bit more about what's going on with you.
I'm just kidding. Okay, so my next step right now, I kind of just took a break from the stage. I was hitting it hard at the beginning of the year, ready to peak and pop out, but y'all know everything got canceled due to COVID. So I decided to just kind of draw back and focus more so on lifestyle. My husband's deployed. He wants kids. I'm like, kind of torn. I want to get on stage. Might get on stage pregnant, but we'll see. I was just like, no, but that's where I am. Just focusing on the lifestyle, and I just want to be there to like cheer y'all on this year and do whatever I can for the team. I really miss it, and even if I'm not on stage, I still want to be as involved and supportive for you guys as I can.
Aw, that's awesome. Did you guys have any questions for Bree before we move on?
No.
Okay. All right.
You'll go, son.
So I think before I met Coach K, I met Bree at Junior USA. That must have been my first national show. I kind of followed her. We met up again at the Georgia show. And then I kind of followed her when she did her, when she went pro at North American. I did North American as well. We're not going to go back in time with what happened. That's when I first met Coach K, just speaking to her. She was like, I don't know, I can't remember what she said. Something like, "You look pretty, but
You were crying. You were crying. You was upset.
She was all
I can tell you if you were crying. I said, "What you crying for?" I said, "You pretty though."
Then she just, you know, she wanted to give me some words of encouragement in her own way. I knew of Coach K from one of the LA Fitness gym, and she was always known as the glute master. And I never went up to speak to her because she always has this angry, "do not talk to me" face on her look. So I never spoke to her. I will always want to speak to her. I always see her walk back and forth. And then I kind of ran into her at a pool party, a fitness pool party, but we never spoke really. I was more friends on Instagram with Coach Jock, and I told him kind of what happened at North American. And he was like, you know, we have a team, because I think Coach K was still kind of building the team at that time. And then he introduced me to Coach K, and then I started training from there. I started training with Coach K in September, right after North American. So September 17. She said, "You're going to do the Arnold." Of course, I was like, heck no, I'm not doing the Arnold. That's like one of the hardest show ever. She's like, "Yes, you are." So we found out that the Arnold, you had to be qualified. And that was the only year you had to be qualified when I did it. So I literally had to jump into a show, a 5-week prep show. We did the Holiday Classic.
Yeah.
5 weeks, Holiday Classic. I probably gained like 20 pounds over stage weight just from North Americans and eating everything. Just started with Coach K, did a 5-week prep, won the overall, and then we went to the Arnold. Coach K was like, "Oh, we're going for top 10, something you can put on your resume." I was like, okay, whatever. and then we won the whole show. So that was that was a blessing in disguise. So for me, meeting Coach K, I really didn't know her because she was not approachable to me, and that's just my opinion. But honestly, Kay has helped me with everything. I mean, she introduced me to my spiritual coach, which was Derek. I mean, I had a lot of bad energy surrounding me. I was with the wrong group of people, and my life really didn't transform until I met her. And even though it wasn't a lot of group of girls, because I like to be around supportive group of women, that's just been my personality. She was that for me, and I'm glad we have a team, but she was that for me, and she took me to a place, and I told her, like, for me, it was life changing because I really was at a dark place in my life, and I probably shouldn't have competed because it was really, really, really bad, like completely bad. But she helped to push me through it, and I'm forever, forever grateful. When 100% love you. You don't even know.
I love you too, Boo.
So for me, it was just a competition, and I always say that I just had so much going on. So for me to win the Arnold, I felt like it's one of those shows that showed the entire world, even those people that you know that did not like you, they're watching. Like for you to win the Arnold, everybody saw you won the Arnold, even though they were so negative or said you wasn't going to go pro or all this other stuff. I was able to go overall at the Arnold. So I know y'all saw it.
And they ain't say nothing to you ever since.
I don't think anyone has bothered me since I've been on Team Pheno. I mean, I've really had a drama-free, I don't know, like team, a drama-free life ever since being with this team. But, you know, that's just our relationship. Coach K and Coach Jock, they're really great. You know, they're very supportive. Sometimes I got to stay on top of them, you know, keep the group together because, okay, you know how that goes. But after the Arnold, we competed in pro shows. Right now, where I am, I have took about 6 months, I think, 6-7 months to build. I've been training with Coach Jock, which has really helped my upper body because I have, of course, dominant lower body. And we're ready to get on stage maybe in the next 6 weeks, 7 weeks, if it happens. So I'm going to try to give, I don't know, a couple months of a good run to try to get to Olympia stage. After that, or if the shows are canceled, I can't tell you if I'm going to compete next year. I mean, honestly, I really don't want to. I am a little bit older than a lot of you, and I'm ready to get to a normalcy, like some other lifestyle. I've been in the sport now for 5 years, and I think that was long enough for me. I just think that I have reached so many goals beyond my dreams. Like I couldn't even have dreamt I would be this far, you know. So that's just kind of where I am.
Yay.
Who next?
Me. Who went pro? Houston.
Houston.
So how I met Coach K. K, how I meet you? I call her up.
Girl, you called me while I was at the Arnold.
I called her while Sonya was still at the Arnold's. Like as soon as I seen Sonya,
I was like, who is this?
I called her up. I looked on Instagram, found her number, I clicked call, and I called her up. So I had met Sonya. I don't know if Sonya remember, but I had met Sonya at Universe the year before. So 2017.
We did the Universe same year. It had to be 2017.
2017. That's when I met Sonya. And both of us we didn't get call outs that we wanted.
I was in second call out.
Well, we weren't in first call outs. We were not in first call outs. But I remembered her. So when I needed to know who her coach was, who got her legs to come down the way they needed to come down, because that's my issue. I'm just really muscular. So I called Kay, and I told her that I knew my my suit color. I told her that what my hair needed to look like, this, that, and the third. She's like, nah, that's not you. It's not you, boo. That's not you. So immediately after that, we exchanged contact information, and I was with her March of 2018. That's when we started. My first time getting on stage with her, as soon as she sent me a meal plan, like my body just took to it. I was able to come down, and like I said before, one thing that I struggle with is I carry a lot of muscle. No matter what I do, I always have to like hide my muscle. But just with the dieting alone, I was able to come in tighter and full. So full is not my problem. First time I got on stage was August Tampa Pro on the amateur side in 2018, and I got the overall there. So we needed to come in. We said we was gonna do North Americans, like Bree had it, but then we waited on it, and we did what show we did? We did
Yeah,
I
Lee
did
Haney.
a show in Atlanta. I did Lee Haney, and I got the overall there, and that was really good. And so from there we went to Miami.
Wow, Miami.
We went to Miami, and that's where I got my pro card.
And should have got the overall.
I should have gotten the overall. I don't know why, but we're not gonna bring up old things. We're not gonna bring up old things. But being with Pheno, it's just a whole nother feeling. I never felt like I didn't really like females that much. I didn't really like the whole team thing. So I was really with Pheno for the team aspect, because working out and going to the gym, that's not my problem. I love when all the girls meet up. I love it when we're in a hotel room. Kay's doing our makeup. She's having us look so bomb, slaying our hair, all of that.
Am I lean yet?
Yep.
That's Bree.
Am I leaning? And lean is not the problem. It's the walk. Just make sure I don't walk too fast. We don't need too much muscle hanging out. So from there, I did do one pro show. It didn't really go my way. That's when I did Chicago Pro last year. Didn't really go my way. You know, things happen. But I haven't got on stage since. And I did want to get on stage. I just feel like a lot of life things are happening with me. Like last year, my mom had a stroke.
Oh no.
So from there, it's just been hard.
Yeah.
I can't really I wasn't able to find my rhythm back in the gym. I was eating. That was fat, back and fat again. Well, not fat, but you know, we just put on weight naturally. I think and then with things going on with this year with the shows, I think Corona has really just made me. I think I'm miserable in bikini. It just let me know I'm moving out of bikini. So I told Kay that I wanted to move to wellness. So that's what I'm doing. I'm moving up to wellness. I'm gonna let my body grow. I'm tired of stunting its growth. She's very supportive, and that's me. That's my story. I'm excited, like, but I'm excited to grow, and like I don't have to watch what I'm doing in the gym. Like I can just go in and lift, and that's what I want to do. I don't want to do bikini no more.
And I
I'm
just
done.
want to bring one thing to Houston's story. I mean, Houston, you inspire me so much just because you have had a tough year before you went pro, and you were so resilient. You were, I mean, a lot of people don't know your story, and, you know, we don't have to go into details, but you were so resilient with everything that has happened for every prep, and you still showed up, and you still showed out, and you were still lean, and you got like, what, 2-3 overalls, and you went pro? Like, girl, you are amazing, okay? And you're going to do fantastic in wellness.
Well, thank you so much, but I think like this, but, you know, even though I went through so much, our mental health is like very important. I don't think and, you know, our body goes are one. So I don't think I even adjusted, was able to get over what happened with me the year before. So I think I just needed to take some time, figure things out, really just get back on one page according to my, you know, my mind, spirit, body, all of that. So, and I made a decision. Like I'm gonna do what makes me happy.
Absolutely.
What makes me happy.
I think Houston, your story speaks to like just how realistic. Like we're still humans, we're still women, we still have life things that go on, and I think just like training, the more you go through in life, like the stronger you become, and the more you can like endure. And I just really respect you, and like really, you inspire me definitely, because like we all have a story, but like to be athletes and still kill it, like That's a big deal. And even when you do pull back, that take balls to pull back, you know?
Yeah, thank you.
I mean,
You know,
we
you're
got
still driving crazy. Am I lean? What about my pose?
Yo,
Oh my God.
I don't have enough sparkle.
yes, I did. You know I like my makeup lit, okay?
I want my sparkle, my glitter. I want another glitter.
I just want to look so perfect because it's like not only am I representing myself, I'm representing my squad. Like I'm representing all the Pheno, all the Black girls, like anybody who looks like me and wants to do what I'm doing. Like I just want to put on for everybody. So it's really just not about me, and I get excited. I just want to, and I get excited to make my team proud as well. So.
Oh, that's
You are
good.
absolutely proud. So just tell us a little bit about just wellness. Like, do you feel like you can eat more? You love the gym? Like, I mean, I don't know how long you've been training for wellness at this point.
So Corona really let me know, like, I don't think I'm meant for bikini. I think I was meant to go pro in bikini, but I don't think I was meant to stay in bikini. So
Right.
having this time off, watching my body change, watch it like for me to stay in bikini, I'm dependent on cardio.
Yeah.
I have to cardio down. So me going through this phase of not having the gym and not really be able to cardio down the way that I specifically need to hurt me. And it's like, why keep making myself miserable? Why put my body through this strain and just go up? I haven't been training for wellness for that long. We really just got back in the gym probably like 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
It's really not about the food. It's really just about the training for me. Like I'm gonna, regardless of the meal plan, I'm gonna go hard regardless.
Yeah.
It is different. My strength is there. It's just a different type of training. I actually did find a trainer to help me build. I feel like I need another eye. It's different. Like, Kay is in Atlanta. Doc is in Atlanta. They can guide me through my process, but I felt like I actually needed a set of eyes, like a really great trainer and a set of eyes to help me build the physique that I need to build, because I feel like the potential is there, the fire is there. Now I just gotta really apply the pressure. And I'm just excited about it.
I'm right behind you, sis.
The food, but the dieting, it really hasn't changed. The ounces of the meat has definitely just went up, but that's really it.
That's it. Like, that's it. That's no cardio,
And that's another thing, like and I'm doing different cardio. So I'm doing like bikes.
Okay.
I'm doing what?
You don't have limitations, basically.
Yeah, I don't have any limitations on what I want to do to build. Like, and it's been so fun and liberating for me that I go in the gym and I eat the weight. Like, I don't have to just wait on it. I ain't got to just say, okay, I'm gonna think. Like, I literally can go to the gym and be myself and go in there and go hard. So it's been amazing.
You're a mini Coach K because she does.
I'm excited just talking about it because I can't wait to get back on stage, but really get on stage in the skin and in the body like I'm supposed to be in. And even if wellness doesn't work out, like figure's there too. Like, so I'm excited.
You have one of those bodies, Houston, that you can go either or. You can go bikini, figure,
right.
Wellness, physique. You can go. It just depends on how you train it.
Right.
So you have one of those bodies. You can do all the categories if you wanted to.
And bodybuilding is about building, having fun. And I just feel like, if I'm gonna do this for a long time, I need to be having fun. Like I want to be a legend. Like I'm gonna be a legend in this sport. It's just it's just not in bikini. So once I find happiness, I feel like since I found happiness, I'm about to.
Can I get your autograph? Let me get it now.
Let me send that to you. Let me send that to you. But I'm excited though.
Yay!
All right, good. Who's the next one? Was it Crystal?
Crystal!
Did she sleep?
No, I'm here. I'm not sleeping. So, how I met Coach K, I actually started following Sonia on Instagram first. When I first started competing, I was just getting into it. I was really young, and I had only done like one show prior to. So I started following people on Instagram. Sonia was one of the first people I followed because she was dark skinned, and I thought her physique was like amazing. So through her, I started following Coach K once I realized that was her coach. And I was like, okay. And I really liked Coach K from the beginning. I used to watch all her little Friday talks that she used to do. And I was
real with
K.
Like, we need to run that back.
Right.
Yes. And I used to watch them all the time. And I would laugh, and I'm like, okay, she's so cool. And then I'd see her at Sonia's show being super supportive and like just the team. And prior to that, I was training with someone that he wasn't really like a coach per se. He was just somebody that was really into fitness, had competed before, and was guiding me through it. So I wasn't in a team or anything of that sort. So it was just basically me and him. So for the first few shows that I did with him, I was just doing my own research, like my own makeup, my own hair, like my own bikinis. And I just really didn't know any better. I didn't really have that female there experience to help me through it. So I decided that I was going to do the Arnold just out of nowhere, one day. And I was training with this other coach, and it was the hardest prep for me ever. Like, I was so bloated throughout that entire prep. I almost didn't do it like 5 times. I would tell him, no, I'm not doing it. I can't, like, I'm never going to make it. This is not, I need to do a different show. I just wasn't feeling well. Then I would see other people that did the Arnold. I'm like, I need to switch up everything. Like, I need to find a new bikini. And it was just so confusing for me. And I think I posted a picture on Instagram once, and Coach K reached out to me, and it was like God sent that she reached out to me and we started communicating, because after that I started being with her, and she started training me, and everything changed. Like, I told her, as soon as she hit me up, I was literally ready to just drop out of the Arnold. I was not going to compete anymore. And she was like, girl, don't worry about it. It was, I want to say we were maybe 6 or 7 weeks out, or maybe 8 weeks out from the Arnold. Like 6 or 7 weeks out from the Arnold. And I'm like, there's no way that I'm going to be ready for the Arnold. No way. And she's like, girl, boo, don't worry about it. Like, we got it. And I'm like,
say the girl, like, we ain't got nothing to worry about. She about to just sleep our dreams, like, and then take all our worries away. Like, don't worry about it.
Yes, it's crazy. And I was just like, we'll see. I mean, I don't know, whatever. We'll see what she does. But she switched everything for me, like, to include my meal plan was completely different from what I was doing. Everything was completely different from what I was doing. And within a week, my bloatiness went completely down. And I would tell my husband, I'm like, bro, look, like, what's going on? That's crazy. Because he would hear me complaining every single day. I was literally crying on the treadmill. I'm like, why am I doing this to myself? So that was literally like so godsend that she reached out to me and we started working together, because after she came in, everything changed. I started getting more motivated, and then I was part of the team, and I started talking. I know that Leah and Sonia were also going to compete in the Arnold, and we started having a group chat and talking, and I never had that before, like just females encouraging each other, and we were all going to be in the same show. So I was super excited to finally meet you guys in person and actually have somebody there guiding me, and like, I started posing with Sonia, and it was just awesome. Like, I really loved that, being on the team with the females. And even when we went to the Arnold, Coach K doing our makeup and just all the support that I got, it was like, I didn't even care if I won or not, because I was just so happy. But I did win. Okay. So, and that's another thing I still can't even believe. When I even see pictures, I'm like, I cannot believe that we won the Arnold, and it was crazy, because even at the Arnold, how everything was going and the placing and how everything was moving, we didn't really think that I was going to win.
Right. So
when we did win, and even the support that Coach K had on the stage, all I heard was Coach K. Okay. Let me just say that. All I heard was Coach K on stage. And I was like, I got this. I didn't care if I won, because I was just like, yeah, she's out there. She's, supporting me. All my teammates are watching. Yeah. So when we did win, it was like, what? It was definitely great.
I was loud.
Yeah, yes.
Always
yes.
loud. Like,
I was loud in that auditorium. I was like, as soon as they said the other girl, like the runner-up. I mean, the in your class it was Leah, the tall girl that's pro now, and then Cristal. When they said that you was in first place, in my mind I said, oh, she getting that overall. She getting that overall. And then when they compared you all, I was like, oh yeah, she got that. She got that. I'm just like, yeah. Everybody look at me like, you must know her. I said, yes, I do. So I was so happy.
So me and Coach K went back and forth. I'm like, she wasn't on the box. She's not in the middle. Oh my God, she's not.
Yes,
Oh my God. I was like, yes, you. I said, I don't care.
Proud auntie. Proud auntie.
Yes, and, you know, and even people that were
back and forth forever.
Yeah. And I mean, I didn't think, I wasn't, like you said, I wasn't in the box, so I didn't think that I was going to win overall. But again, I was just like, I was happy. I was excited anyway. You know, I made top, 5? So for me, that was like an accomplishment on its own. So when they called my name, I'm like, huh? What? So yeah, it was great. And like I said, Coach K, the support that I got from the team, just all us girls being in the room in the hotel and everything, to me that was different, and I really appreciated that, and it really, you know, motivated me. And because again, I was not gonna compete, I was done, because I just competed, you know, in small shows just for the fun of it. You know, I never thought that I was actually ever gonna go pro or that I was gonna make anything of it. So it was really exciting.
Awesome.
So right.
Yeah, Cristal, what are you doing?
So I think, in December, me and Coach, we were talking, we were getting ready to start prepping for a show, and then I got news that I had to deploy.
You get prepped for the Arnold.
For the Arnold.
Yes, we were going to start prepping for the Arnold. So I was super stoked. I was so excited. Like, I was ready. I had my mentality and everything. And then, boom, I think it was like December maybe that I got news that I had to deploy. And I was like, man, like, why? You know? And I was actually really sad about that because I really wanted to compete in the Arnold again, you know, so I was really sad about it. But, you know, I had to do what I had to do anyway. And Coach K made sure, she's like, girl, don't worry about it. There's always going to be shows. Like, even then, she was still super like, girl, you'll come back eventually and we'll get back on it. So I was like, okay. And, you know, I'm here now and trying to maintain it super hard because the food here is trash. And the gyms are closed due to COVID. So I have a little setup here in my room and I try to, you know, maintain or whatever, but it's just been super hard. But I am excited to get back. Like I said, I should be coming back around December or February time frame. And I really want to get back into it and start prepping and do my first pro show, my pro debut. I'm excited for that. You know, I wish it had been the Arnold, but whatever, you know, there's always other shows.
So what do they do about that? Like, is she able to go back next year to?
I actually reached out to them before and I told them my situation, and somebody was like, okay, they sent me an email and they said that they were gonna work through it, and I never heard back from them. I think with all of like the COVID, maybe everything got, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll follow up with that. You should be able to get back on that Bikini international stage. I mean, you won, so.
Yeah.
You're military.
You gotta call. You gotta email Teresa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can't wait till you come back.
I know. As soon as I come back, I'm ready. I'm like, Coach, let's go, because I'm like, even now, because there's been a few shows that I've been watching on Instagram, and I'm like, oh my God, like I'm just so excited every time I see someone on stage, especially like us melanated women. Hello, I just get so excited. I'm just like, yes, we need to bring some color to the O stage, to the Olympia, to the Arnold. Like,
yes,
to do this.
Yes,
and I know it's gonna be one of us. Like, I know it's gonna be one
or
of
a few of us.
Or a few, yeah.
A few of us.
Yeah. All right. Great. Who's next? Leslie.
Let's see. Oh wait, am I still on mute or no?
No, we can hear you.
Okay. I was like, let's see. So let's see. I started following Coach K, I want to say, because I heard you with the glute clean. So I started following then. And then you posted a picture of Sonia from prejudging for Arnold's. And that's when I was like, okay, I need to figure out who's coaching her and go back and then just kind of like follow the train and just see.
Y'all made it seem like I was a train wreck before. No,
But she
No,
got,
that's
she got you
I
together,
literally
sis. She
It was
got you
wild.
together.
Yeah, that picture was amazing. And I was like, okay, yep, she's got this. And then I stayed with my team up until, because I was already prepping with another coach, up until Pittsburgh. And then that's when I actually met Coach in person. And I remember seeing you and Bree in the bathroom getting ready. And I didn't want to bother you then because you look so focused. And I was like, nope. I was like, I'm not bothering her right now. And I waited till like after prejudging. I remember reaching out via Instagram. And then we met up at the hotel and we talked a little bit then. And then
Oh, that was Pittsburgh Pro.
yeah, and I did the interview.
Yeah, so I met you in the lobby. Yeah.
Yep. And I remember talking to you then, and I was like, okay, so I severed ways with my current coach, and then we started that Monday because I was telling you I wanted to do Universe. And then, so we did Universe in 2018, which was a better experience than when I did it in 2017, because I went from like second to last to second, which to me was, even though I didn't get the pro card, it was still an improvement overall. And then I stayed off stage for a little bit for the summer, and then got back on in the fall to requalify, I guess. And then we did, what did we do, Atlantic States?
We did Atlantic and New York.
Yeah, yep, did that right before our Universe, and then went back to Universe in 2019 and got the pro card. Yeah, so it worked out. It worked out perfectly. I will say my body has definitely transformed. I'm very lean, so it's like one of those things to where I can get too lean, but Coach, you always made me like right in that sweet spot. So definitely happy with everything. I will say what I'm doing now is trying to grow, because the one feedback I always get are my little baby quads. So trying to grow them out. And every now and then I do reach out to Kay and I'm like, I want to get back on. And then they like the next day I'm like, no, I need to sit down and grow. So that's pretty much what I'm doing now. Gonna grow out these little quads and get back on the stage in 2021.
Yes.
All right, Mishka.
Oh my God, all of these like amazing stories. Hey guys. Hey y'all. So I met Coach K. It was July of last year, so like about a year ago. And I'll actually say like Kay was actually on my radar for a while. I know that sounds creepy, but it's true.
Creepy. I'm just gonna talk a little bit.
Because I like, okay, so I would definitely say like before, because I had one coach before, I kind of knew them personally. I don't really like changing up a lot of things. Like if I find someone, I like to kind of stick to it. Like it really has to be like, okay, I need to make a change. So I had one coach before, he introduced me to the sport, and then I went to a team. And I actually will say, after I went to a team, I went back to my old coach, and I was kind of like, I don't know if I should join a team. Like, you know, maybe like the whole team thing isn't for me. I just need to deal with one person. But Coach K was on my radar for a while, because I had definitely noticed how, I will definitely say Sonia, probably you first. And I just started to notice like how her girls looked on stage. Like A, they look like me, kinda. And then B, they just all came in just super polished. They all looked amazing. And so she was on my radar for a while. And I remember kind of like, I swear, it was probably a year before I reached out to her. Because I was like, oh, I don't know. I don't know if I should make a change. I don't know if this is a good decision. But then I just kind of kept seeing how her girls were coming in, and everyone was looking amazing. And I also noticed how engaged she was in the sport, and that really caught my attention. And it's funny that you mentioned the keeping it real with Kay, because I would say those, I was like, she's honest, she's blunt. I remember one keeping it real with Kay, and I don't know why I always find this one so funny, but I have to mention it. She came on and then she was like, okay, some of y'all, okay, between the pros, okay, let me just say something. When you go on stage, you gotta be polished, okay? Some of y'all got these Angie shake and goes, and I don't know why I thought that was so funny, but I literally had my phone in my hand. I was like, oh my God, like this lady needs to coach me. Like she's real, you know, she's honest, like she's gonna, and I don't know, I kept observing. I was a little bit like I said, I was a little bit hesitant, but I actually remember I was in vacation last July and I emailed her because I went on her Instagram page and I sent her an email. And I was just inquiring. I was like, hey, just wanted to inquire about coaching, you know, and then she was like, okay. We kind of just set up a meetup and I actually met her in person. So I asked the questions then. It seemed like she kind of like had everything already figured out because between her, she had pretty much, you know, she was like, okay, you're going to be posing with Sonia. You know, she seemed very confident, like she already had the plan down. So I just was like, yeah, I think that this is the right move. And I can honestly say, probably within a couple of weeks, I was very happy with my decision. I was very, very happy with it. I kind of knew right away. I felt like our energy was matching, like energy was good. I felt like she was very honest. I felt like I could come to her with questions. You know, the plan was working. So very early on, I was like, yeah, I'm super happy with my decision. And then not only that, also, you know, upon meeting the other girls and then posing with Sonia, it was like this, kind of like what Crystal said about like this just overwhelming amount of support that I really didn't have before that. So that was new, but it was amazing. So we prepped for, so I think our first show was Iowa. Yeah, that was Iowa. That was last November, early November.
Yeah.
October. It was in, yeah. So
October.
November.
It was like end of October, early November.
Okay.
Yeah, because it was Lee Haney it was the same date as Lee Haney.
Yeah. I actually remember saying, oh, okay, are we going to Lee Haney? And coach was like, no, we're going to Iowa. And I was like, Iowa? Okay. Iowa it is then, I guess. I would say it was funny because like even at the gym I was training at, people would come up to me because I've been competing since 2015 on and off, and people would come up to me because they've seen me prep before, and they would come up to me and be like, oh my God, like we've never seen you like this before. And that was probably like within like, I think like 6 to 8 weeks of training with her, people would just come up to me and be like, wow, like you look, not that any of that matters, but just to kind of let you know, like there was a huge difference. So we went to Iowa. Again, it was amazing because it was like so much support. Sonia was there, you know, she'd helped me so much with my posing. Coach was there, she did my makeup, and then we also had like a few other teammates there. It was freezing, but it was fun. So it was freezing though. It was freezing in Iowa. But it was crazy because we had all won our classes at that show. Like every single one of us had just won the classes. Like everyone got first place.
And we got the overall.
And the overall, yeah.
Yeah.
So I will say actually before then it was funny because I would say in the back of my head, I did kind of think of Miami, but coach was not right away like, oh, we're going to Miami. We're going to Miami. Sonia, on the other hand, like 6 weeks, Sonia has a big, Sonia, like, when coach and Sonia go at it, it's hilarious. Because Sonia's like, you're going to Miami. You're going to, and coach was like, we'll see. We will see. Because, you know, I'm new, you know, just trying to, like, see, like, where this is going to go. Sonia's like, Miami, Miami, Miami. And coach is like, we'll see. So, anyways, after Iowa, then I remember we were on the way back, and coach, you know, she had one of her amazing talks with us on the way back to the airport. And she told me and another one of my teammates that did Miami, she said, look, you guys need to be focused for the next 4 weeks. You know, this is not anything like what we did here. You know, you need to be focused. You know, we're going to the national stage. So she had a very serious talk with us on the way back. And I remember that. So I had gained a lot of momentum, and then 4 weeks later we went to Miami, and it was just crazy. It was a surreal experience, I would say, just going to Miami. And I don't know, I just felt so good. Like from the minute I got there, like I felt good about my physique. It's like everything was coming together. I felt I had made an amazing decision, obviously coming to this team. Everything just felt right. So, you know, I just went up there, I did my thing, and then I turned pro in Miami. Literally training with coach within maybe 16 weeks, a little bit over that. So it's been an amazing decision. I feel like I have actually found my tribe, which I remember telling my boyfriend, I was like, maybe, I don't know if I'm ever gonna find like a group, like, because I kind of had talked to him about this, and I was like, I don't know, I just feel like I need like a group of women who are kind of doing the same thing, but I was like, I didn't really know if I was gonna find that. So I'm super thankful and grateful for Team Pheno every single day. But yeah, that's me.
So what are you doing now, Mishka? What are your plans?
I am actually prepping now. Yeah. I am on prep. I am aiming for a show in October. So we are going to see what I'm looking like, you know, in the next few weeks, how my body responds. And I definitely plan to get on stage this year, hopefully October. Yeah. So
we all hope to get on stage this year.
Yes.
It would be cool if you qualify for the
Oh yeah. I mean, my thing is like, I'm just gonna give it my all. I'm gonna bring my best, you know? Yeah. And yeah, I know that my best could qualify, you know, but we'll see. I mean, you know, I'm just gonna take it one day at a time and see how I'm looking.
So we have 2 Miami pros,
because I think
Arnold pro here, right?
Yeah.
And North American.
1 North American, 1 2, right?
Hey.
Right. You have conquered.
It's so crazy how.
shows.
Yeah.
What do you say, Coach?
Y'all all like coaching. Y'all all really listen and follow through, because you have being in this sport, you have a lot of people that think they know everything. I said, if you know everything, you would have been a pro by now. You feel me? So let me do what I do and just follow. And, you know, I'm not one of them coaches like, do what I say. You know, I always like to get feedback. How's the meal plan? Is it bloating you? Is it this? Is it that? Let me know so I can, you know, change it up. Is it too much carb? You know, whatever. And the reason why you all turned pro, because y'all listened, y'all was disciplined, and y'all was focused. And that's why y'all pros now. And I really, I know for sure that I don't know who it's going to be, but I don't know if it's going to be all of y'all or maybe 1 or 2 of y'all that's going to be an Olympian. One of y'all going to win the Olympia. I've already put it out there. But my goal is to really get you to Olympia, and not just go to Olympia, just say I went to Olympia, but you actually place. So because all you all have it, you know, in you. Y'all pop on stage, the judges know that. And every time the list come out, when they see Team Pheno Beauty, they be like, dang, okay, I know they're going to come polished. I know they're going to come with it. Because I done talked to, you know, different judges, coaches as well. I have some coaches that tell me, look, let me know when any of your girls are competing, because I don't want my girls to be competing with your girls. So it makes me a proud coach that you all, you know, trust me, you know, to take you to the next level and allow me to be your coach. Okay.
Aww. Well,
yeah, but now I do want all of you all to do one show together before y'all don't compete, okay? Sonia, Bree, I need all 6 of y'all to do one show and just close the whole show out. Like nothing but like melanin
or something.
Nothing but melanin on the stage and first call out. That's what I need.
I'm old now. I'm old. I'll be rooting for you and well.
Girl, you ain't old. Girl, you like 30. Shut up. You got that old girl that won in California. She was like she about 45.
Okay, so let's this is also our YouTube is going to be about some of the shows. So have anyone seen any of the shows this weekend?
I did.
I seen
Yeah. And it solidified why I'm going to wellness. They're too tiny. Okay, It's
all
over.
the girls look like Bree.
It's over.
Bree, I was like, Bree, girl, you need to come back, boo.
I see their legs.
Bree, Leslie, y'all, they try to say they coming, they like them lean.
I said, oh,
They were very, very, very
that's
small.
fine. Everything for me. I said, is that her leg?
Yeah. The Utah one, the Utah one is definitely smaller.
Is that her shoulder? Mine gonna eat her alive.
A lot of the girls do look like Bree and Leslie. I don't know if they're really just trying to keep that for bikini, but just putting on more muscle. I feel like I'm just on this borderline of the next division. It's just like I don't want to put on muscle to take off muscle. So everything is just kind of changing. I mean, Coach, like I think you got to really start probably keeping us in check because it's such a fine line now. I think, especially us being Black women, genetically we can kind of put on a little bit more muscle or quicker muscle than a lot of us think, you know? So I don't know.
Yeah, and it was also both shows was in the West Coast, so West Coast is normally smaller than Southeast or East. So that you gotta
So
look at that as well.
Guys, Leslie, Bree, make note of that West Coast, because I mean that's all you guys right there up in that area.
I never went on the West Coast either, but
You never, so
we were supposed to, but we just
Yeah, West Coast is definitely not a show I would do ever. You would not find me out there.
Yeah.
I think, and that's the cool thing about Coach, you having your experience, and then Sonya, you being very, being able to see as well, because you got to know which shows to hit and which shows to avoid. That's just the reality of it,
Right.
Yeah.
Because Kate, weren't you saying West Coast and Midwest? Because I know.
Yeah.
Because that's what I was getting ready for earlier.
Yeah.
COVID.
Yeah.
So,
So what do you all have to make it quick so we can wrap it up, because we've been on here for about an hour. Any encouragement that you can tell other amateurs that want to get on you all's level?
Get on Pheno Beauty.
Nah, because I do not coach everybody, okay? I do turn down people.
You barely made it.
I think my advice for an amateur, I think they need to be coachable, because like you said, Coach K, a lot of amateurs come into this sport and they think that they see all these girls on Instagram, they think they got to figure it out. They're like, oh yeah, I know how to pose. Oh yeah, I know what color to wear in my suit. And it's like, you need to be coachable. You need to be able to listen to what your coach pretty much is saying, because that's what you're paying this coach to do. Like, this is why you're on the team. And a lot of people are not like that. And they just think that watching people on Instagram, they can follow everything everybody's doing on Instagram and take that with them to the shows. And it's just like, everybody is different. And I just think people need to realize that.
Right. Yeah, no, I agree. I would say definitely be coachable. And then if you have questions, ask. Because I know I had a bunch of questions at the very beginning, but don't be afraid to ask. Like, I definitely think being coachable, ask questions if you don't know something.
Also, I got one. Do what you're supposed to do. That way you can pinpoint when things kind of go astray. Like, my husband jokes all the time, like, he's like, why are you so in sync with your body? I'm like, because I live with me every day, all day. Like, I know if I eat a certain thing or if I do a certain thing, I'm going to get a certain response. So if you follow the protocol, do 1 + 1, you don't get 2. If you can't be 10, you do 1 + 1, and you're getting 4, because that ain't right. So that's no, but like, do what you're supposed to do. That way you can be transparent and you grow. The more you compete, the more you learn about your body. Coach, it's a progress, that you told a process. Like, every show we learn something a little new and how to make it different. Everybody is different. Everybody is literally different. So do what you're supposed to do.
Makes you happy. Like, just don't sit in a category, or don't try to do what you see other pros are doing or what you see other people are doing. Like, do what seriously makes you happy. And
usually your first instinct is the best instinct.
Yep. I say just find someone you mesh with. I think now for a lot of girls, they really do want that support. We are a drama-free supportive team. And I think a lot of girls come over for that. It's just a different experience. So I said, find someone you mesh with, not someone you're afraid of, but someone you can communicate with, talk with. Because me and Coach K go back and forth all the time. We have similar eyes, different eyes. But I think for me, it's also learning. I don't know. Sometimes she'll be like, whatever. But I really am learning her point of view. And I like to research things as well. But I do like the team experience. And I want to give back all my experience to these women because, I mean, we're not going to be able to compete forever. So I want to see you guys continue to progress and make, you know, a lot more difference than I have. And that's going to inspire someone else and inspire someone else. So that to me makes me feel good.
I would say just focus on your goal. Focus. Don't worry about anybody else. Focus just right there on your goal. Focus on why you're doing it. And I absolutely 100% agree with being coachable. You know, you will bring your own little flair to the stage, but be coachable, listen. And if you join the team, listen to Coach K. But listen, you know, if you trust your coach, that's why I said energy is so important. And if you trust your coach, there's no reason for you not to listen to them. So that would be my 2 cents.
Ooh, I got one more. You need to own your own thing, okay? I'm sorry, y'all. This is my TED. You need to own
You said what?
You need to own your own prep. Like you are in control. Coach K, you can't come work us out. You know, you can tell us what to do, but it's for us to follow through. And that goes back to doing what you're supposed to do to get the results you need.
Yes.
Yep. That is true.
Yes. Thank you guys for coming. I miss you guys so much, so dearly. Can't wait till all of us are together again, and hopefully we can do a show with everyone. If not, we will still be there to support you because our lives do go on. And we do get older, okay? All right.
It ain't got nothing to do with age.
So please subscribe to our YouTube channel, all right? Can we find all of you guys on Instagram? Can you tell us really quick?
I'm Adore Me.
Can we find you on Instagram?
Adore Me _ Houston.
L_Bella_Bikini.
Mine is baby with 2 Y's _ girl fit.
And Miss Mishka.
Mine is Miss MISS Mishka Fit.
All right. Thank you guys. You know, you can find me at Sonia B. Lewis and
K Fit Barbie.
And Bree.faith.fit.
Thank you guys. Love y'all. Bye.
Bye. Y'all have a good night.
Bye.
You too.